Present day. Present time.
Oh, hi. It's me, the King and Queen of Jack Space Comedy. And local dingus. We'll focus on that one. Yeah, I think Claire broke my brain a little bit. It should have been some great Ace Attorney today. But, I ended up being up for like, that 34 hours? I think it was. Yeah, almost. It's like I got up at like 12:15 a.m. on Saturday morning, and then I was up till like 9:30 this morning, and woke up like an hour ago at like 3:30. I just forgot like completely. Like I think it was because at the end I kind of forgot, and I was like, next stream is gonna be Final Fantasy 14, and then that just kind of got stuck in my brain. I'm like, okay, it's 9:30. I should go to bed. I can get up at like 3:30. That'll be like 6 hours. It'll be fine. There's nothing else going on, right? There was. Well, there was supposed to. But So we're gonna do that Saturday. Saturday? Tuesday. See, maybe my brain's still a little fried. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. Yep. I picked my title as well. Yeah. And I'm gonna click this. Hooray! Well, that is also just why. I'm like, come on, stop doing that. Nope, not clicking there anymore. That's also just why my model has just like the sleepy bags, both because it's lore accurate and also real life accurate. Because that just kind of happens sometimes. Like we did the thing, and we're like, brain think of things, and then we watched some stuff because I had finished the game, so all like the spoilery videos I'd seen I could then watch. And then I don't even remember what we got to talking about in one of the discords, but that went on for a couple hours, and then it was like, well, I'm tired, but not like fully tired, so I'll get some breakfast. And because I was like not fully tired but kind of hungry, so I was like, I'll do that, and then I'll be tired. And then that took like 2 hours, and then it was like 9:30 a.m. and I was like, okay, good, I've got 6 whole hours before I have to do anything. Except no, that's not correct past me. That's not correct at all. But anyway, we'll just... Whoa, what are they giving me? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Sweet muffins? Another thing of food I can put in my bag alongside all these other things, like my important story item cushioning pizzas. These used to be right next to each other, but I guess they're just not anymore. But headcanon, we can still, mush things like, dragon eyeballs or whatever between them. I'm gonna go sell some of the stuff out of my inventory. Also, I didn't check and see if I won the lottery yesterday. That's how you truly know my brain was fried. This is not the right place at all. No, yeah, that's the one. There should be some merchants over here. Gemstone trader. Independent person. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Added that. That. That we don't need. 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 And need. And we don't need. With these. What's these? I mean, probably I could be using these things, but making potion. But like, I just don't see myself ever using these. Torture might be handy. Let's play one of these. 8, 16. Sure, why not?
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
There's no LY on the end of that, Leslie. You always do that. So I guess I'll do this first. So I don't forget later. Could technically also do the fog event. Did a bit of that on my alt, it's pretty okay. Not a whole lot of really... want from it. Like, the hoodie's kind of neat, because it's got a glowy star on the back, but... Womp womp. But otherwise, feels like something that would be more interesting if I actually had, like, you know, people show up in my game to, like, party up and have people do it, but... Ooh, 4th place. I think about the only person that ever really shows up most of the time is sometimes Monica from the Free Company and sometimes Bomber, but otherwise, like, not a whole lot. Right. Sweet company. Okay. Not much going on there. Did. I've been standing around for like 3 days there, so I guess real time has been longer than that. Ready to get underway? Stoic nod. And present the travel glass of the garden. Let this be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The build to Zaktoral is a wonder in its own right. Neat. I'm sure the good is fond of all those things with permission from one of their dawn servants. Yeah, well, what about this thing in my hand which totally exists? Signed by Val Wuklamar herself. Our apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment. Okay, I'm not going nowhere. Fancy gate. That is a very big gate. Wow. Oh hey, we're in San Francisco all of a sudden.
Shall we then?
Stoic that... Oh, no. Hmm. Okay, maybe. I don't... Maybe it's a little bit bigger than... One Night Bridge. I'm not actually sure how big that is. Having never been on it. And only ever seen pictures. That was quick.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shitonatam.
Neat.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame.
It's literally like the Wild West.
It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
I mean, do we have... I forget if we have like an actual goal, if we're just like, let's go exploring.
Yasolani lies past Shaloni.
Okay, cute.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad
Bleh.
should make it easier.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I like twains.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Well, I have a perfectly good friend, Greg. I say as if Fred Greg was like its own species of thing. Should've Ronik. Afraid so. If what our surprise, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need to, then you'll have to wait. Am I gonna give every single NPC in this area some kind of Texasy sounding accent? That might be a thing I do. They're only kept me acting strangely of late. More easily spooked than otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for rent and proving bothersome work. You can ride this here, silly little guy. Look at him being all silly standing there. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to a journey. Shrug. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as you're in a hurry, let's go on foot. Walking's for nerds. But only when I say so. And it's... yeah. Well there, sir, as weird clever as you look, it's not only the Ronic that have been giving out trouble. Other wildlife has shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon, one Bobbies. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronic for a safer trip. The offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Nah, I assured, and gun if needed. What's your Ronic, Eric? What's your Ronic? Me, Eric, me, Ronic. It is your first time in Shaloni. I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. Stoic nod. At that point, if we're to give the authentic Shalani experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. You can pass the time there while waiting. Stoic nod. Take it you're headed to... Usatawi? Ooh. Satawi. I think that is pronounced Husatawi, but don't quote me on it. They get your head into Husatawi then. I'll have a man bring the Ronic there, over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Is my accent suddenly gonna switch to Canadian because I said eh? No. No, I really need to get Pandemonium and Eden done one of these days. I think these have been in my to-do quest list for like months at this point. Ooh, Keith. Want, Keith, how? How up get? Ah, stairs. We. Here around, I'm gonna go do this. Cause he can wait. I mean, if it had been me, I would have just suggested just standing around doing the Manderville for however many hours, but... Why are you coming from the city? I don't know. What did you do? Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp with a shop or three.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Bwah. Bwah, I say, bwah. Of a thing, but I'm not gonna say it.
Hey!
I feel like if I do, it will jinx it and it will immediately break.
Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
No, I feel like Machinist would have been a better fit, but
Talking to you, you old bastard.
Samurai also kind of works in Wild West.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the Deputy Chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
Oh, sounds fun. I mean, that sounds bad.
They will not
Yeah,
be
that one.
released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Shut up.
Like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Like pictures on a wall. Except different.
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch.
Ding, ding,
Now run
ding.
along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
I'm sure that guy is totally on the up and up and not in any way corrupt at all.
If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
A freaking Estinian?
Is that?
Yeah, it is.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
The withdrawing part, not the fighting part.
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
I'm really stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Such language. You talk like that, you're gonna get me banned. Jeez.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Okay, if that guy doesn't end up being corrupt somehow, I will... And I'll be surprised, I guess. Oh, hey there.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Yeah, we didn't go in though, which still really bugs me, because now we know what's his face is in there. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us, still have not.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural.
I did actually adventure.
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
He also like adventure. Meh, eh?
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Still not.
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Like the tiny cactus people? Monster things?
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Maybe they do now. Or maybe he just fought one and I was like, I'ma eat this. Nom nom nom. No sooner do we sit down and we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. The Death Watch has the work cut out for them. As long as I can remember, all disputes big or small were settled by dueling. Eh? The people just alone me. I already saw eye to eye. For better or worse, was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would soon learn after their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolution in a roundabout fashion. The Death Watch was likely established by supporters of Guana, preferring peace to be enforced to the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lands Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they had now would be lost under Zul Jah's authority. All of which to say that it's not say letting stay in the jailhouse appeals to you. Be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Begins to do the robot. Or alternatively, this is how this what about this? This is what I'm doing with my hands, my arms. Maybe this one. Suddenly we're tackled by like 8 Dusk Watch guys. Stop doing that with your arms. And I'm like, oh sorry, what about this? They're like, oh yeah, that's fine. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronic by now. I'll go ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around and be my guest, come and find us when you've had your fill. Okay. Whoa, dude, check out these boxes. Wow, these boxes are cool. 6 hours later. Alright, I should go to him. Whoop. Were you really staring at the boxes for 6 hours? Afraid I take it, sir, I have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to see you's ironic. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shishin Shishinawezi Springs. I think I pronounced that right, but even living here, I'm not quite sure. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dustwatch dealt with this banditry? Chemical and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you want to take care. Oh no, they're gonna be after my important item cushioning pizzas. Thanks for the warning, we'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friends seem to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Yes, let's go. Whee! It's your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you around. Toss you. There is no around in that sentence. continue to be struck by how much Shalani has changed. Shalwani. There's an A in that word. I should know that. I live here. The town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turned into nopal tenders? Not just for the water in the stamps mine, the fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Okay, cactus. Cactus make growers. See that hole there? Some might find water there, but this is brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales people who wander too close, I think. And Dwalaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flame. The Wallaki. That is a discussion for another time. We are here. A good thing for these Ronic. No sooner than we dismount, that the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on running. You know, sometimes I wish you would talk a little more than instead of always just doing the gestures. Now then. This is Sheshenawezi Springs. I definitely said that right. Perhaps the busiest town here in Charloani. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. They change come to Usatawi. Was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the east side of town, but there should still be some time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. You're awake, nerd! Ayate is her name, and she is... And if she learned to pass through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She would send assassins after me. They wouldn't really be assassins, they would just corner me and I would think I was going to die. But they'd be like, hey, you got... Yathite? Whatever that name was with an apostrophe D on the end. That. Yeah. Yeah. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Oh, hi, Hushkar. Where's she going? That's what my question was. Fine, I guess on's first. Fine. I mean, mostly. We kind of forgot about a thing we were supposed to be doing earlier, and that was a little silly, but otherwise it's pretty okay. Forgetting things, I guess, is just what happens when you're... Come on, these boxes. When you're up for 34 hours and a game fries your brain. Yep. And... Right, blue hair. I mean... Huskar 120? Huskar? One of those two, I assume? You can tell me how to say it if you want, like... I'm just going by what my brain is like. That's what those letters sound like. Which has been abundantly clear that at least in there we go. Many of the areas of this game, it's not always correct. You get the same voice as Aaronville because I can't be bothered. Yes, I'm... Okay, yeah, that would be Iate. Yes, I'm Iate, and who might you be? Yeah. She's my friend. She's my friend because we both have the same voice, you see. It's kind of weird. You would think it would be different, but no. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Erenville, yes. A man grown, you were such a darling little thing as a child. Or do I just give her my stupid, like, Texas accent I've been giving the other NPCs around here? You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Well, clearly you buffed up carrying that giant backpack all over the place. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get heavy after a while, living as long as we do. Right, how long do? Okay, now I'm curious. Think about it, I think that was mentioned in Final Fantasy XII at some point that the Viera lived for a very long time. Vieralifespan. Wow. 220 to 240 years or even longer. So yeah, that's... yeah. No. It's pretty short considering. I guess I'm kind of a girl Aaronville voice, I guess. Really, only 3. I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. I don't remember what the voices were that I gave the VR and Shadowbringers. That's fine. What's it all, as long as we do? I need to be clicked back on the game. There we go. You think I would remember to do that just automatically by now, but here we are. Well, this is Iate. She's known my mentors since they were children. Nice to meet you. Hi. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have gone. Helen Shipya? Helen Shipya? Elaine, what now? Yeah, no? Aaronville is way easier for me. Please use that one. Alright, I was born Elden Shipya. Shipya? Eleni Shipya? Elaine Shipya? I don't know, man, words. I adopted a new name when I became a Glina. One that adheres to Eastern Viola conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you continue using my chosen name. Yes, I will. I don't want to attempt to pronounce more things that I clearly am probably not pronouncing right than I need to, thanks. I would very much appreciate it. At homecoming, you know, I've been thinking of paying the old stomping ground a visit myself. It would be good to see. Kachua? I'm going with Kachua. It's probably not right. That's what I'm going with. It would be good to see Kachua again. She's the funnest Dutcher I know. Call her Everville, Everett. She's the funnest Dutcher I know. Mother and Menta, every time I dropped by, she treated us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. I was an archer when I started, and then a bard, and then I found swords are cool, so I kind of do that more. You're impressive with the bow too, Iate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kachuya. Kachuka. I don't even remember what I just said to. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna call her Kachacha. Well, I couldn't compare to Kachacha. Very correct. But the skills at the arms pales in comparison to the knowledge of her knowledge of nature. That's what turned her placed among Guju Jaja's traveling companions, after all. Wow. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after then she was born, she often let him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how would you cry and beg her to take you along? It must have been hard on you. Yate, please. Don't embarrass me in front of my cool friend. What, do we have friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer would always be the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Oh, what's... circle or O/ per channel. Free company messages. And now he is a true explorer. He's been in the moon, you know. Thus that she tasked me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. I mean, eventually it led you to the moon, so that's kinda... It's pretty good. You met some tiny bunny people. There was like an ancient evil on there. We went to like... I don't remember if you went to... I don't think he actually went with us to... what's it called? I don't remember. Moving on. But it was real, and we found it. Place where the Ernsinger was just chilling stoic knot. You found it? Yeah, it was pretty cool. We didn't go inside for some reason. I assume plot convenience, but as part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had died. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. I mean, it was pretty cool. It was like Aztec meets sci-fi meets cubes. And they were like, neat. That sure is a big door. Wow. I wonder if there's some way to open it. Okay, let's leave now. Well, we should be on our way. Stoic nod. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Cha-Cha. Help, I need help. This is my yelling voice, you understand. What's that about? Stoic nod. We'll investigate. Please wait here. Meh. Try someone getting attacked by bandits or cactus people or pump you full of lead. Get out of the game. Note that these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika Ulamat's nurse. Why is, huh? It's Namika Ulamat's nursemaid. Anyway, sorry. Was this the voice you gave me last time? Probably. You tend to give old people all the same voice, so I'm pretty sure it was pretty close to this, at least. Come me any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her neck, you won't nick her skin. Brain got a little twisted there. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah. Hold on, did you say this is Ruklamar's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss, we'll deal with this. No, she took my copy of Better Homes and Gardens. How am I going to make Better Homes and Gardens if I don't have my copy of Better Homes and Gardens? You must really want to make our home and garden look better. I'm going after Namika. That slot I leave to you. Stoic nod. I assured. It'll be fine. Cocky bastard, I'll hang him by ears and feed the old women to the dogs. Yeah, well, I have a sword. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Yeah, they don't have any idea yet that I'm way past cool. I'm way past cool. There we go. Meh. Posing for no reason. At least they're waiting. Okay, let's go, nerds. Schwonk. Bonk. So that's going, okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, I am she doesn't know when to quit. That's something to there for you. Okay. Oop. Let's try to think. Yeah, I think one of our free company members is going through, Stormblood. I was still on the whole stop trying to make me feel bad for Yotsu train. But man, it's just non-stop agony for her. And one of the other members pulls out gun. Always has been. I'm going the wrong way. Come, Fred Gregg. Let us go find old lady. Oh. I honestly thought those were just... wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. I thought those were just like... random crystals that, you know, just are sometimes there in the game. Nope, those are enemies. Wee. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. But they got away with my Better Homes and Gardens. Now my homes and gardens are gonna be just standard. Stoic nod. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea what I had to do. You said they stole something from you? Yes, I mentioned it like 8 separate times, or maybe 3, I don't remember. I also embraced it. It was a part of you from Buklamat. But, you know, mostly the Better Homes and Gardens book. Book, magazine, I don't know. I see. Closest you to it, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? Well, there was a Better Homes and Gardens convention, you see. With the writer suggestion I didn't move to my crown the next dance of it, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much in my plans to return to Asulani, home to Asulani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. And then on the way to the train station, I saw that the new issue of Better Homes and Garden come out, and I was like, sick, I'm gonna buy that. I'll just put this bracelet on, I guess, just so it's out of the way. Man, there was so many stuff. I wanted to see if I could figure out how to do that thing where somebody takes like 12 cups and somehow it turns into a piece of furniture. It's very strange. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know. Everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the Power of Resolve. And now it's gone, and also that Better Homes and Gardens. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. And I suppose I probably could have just bought a new copy of Better Homes and Gardens, but like I had it all bookmarked and I wrote some notes in it. You know how long that took me? It was like 10 minutes of work, like at least. Maybe even 20. Oh man. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. Oh, this one. Man, senses, man, Wooklamat would what? Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you no harm will come to us. The Lord will make certain of that. Yeah, I assured. And also, I fought a bunch of stuff before. I'll be fine. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to make sure all proceeds as it should. Oh, I don't know what to say. I can see why I would come up with so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshenawezi Springs. Now I'm just completely mixing up my voices. She'll be safer in town, and with the yacht there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Stoic nod. Thank you, both of you. Please get my Better Homes and Garden magazine back. Oh, also that bracelet if you find it, but really, I just don't want to have to redo all 20 minutes of those notes. Alright, I can't fly here yet. We. Get stuck on a post. Ciao. Oh, hi guys. I don't need to tell you what happened, and you need to worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll pick up a fuss and see them driven off. It's starting to. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you said things right. You said things right. Ooh. Keep me on China, open it, man. More maybe I'll just take the Night World silver piece. I'm kinda good on food. Can never sell my pizzas though. They're very, very important, you see. Where's the other one? There it is. They're my important item cushioning pizzas. I believe the first item they cushioned were some dragon eyeballs. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet and also the Better Home and Gardens magazine. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Nuklamat, we must be mindful how our actions reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gifts if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Death Watch. Then I technically think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? Eh. I forgot to take them off, but had they been not on, I would have put my glasses back on and said that I was way past Q. But I forgot to take them off, so now we'll say that yes, we're way past Q, and we'll take them off. Also, I think I should switch this to party mode, just in case I accidentally... I didn't send any W. I don't think I sent any W's. Not this time, anyway. I may have saved the star on one occasion. Maybe 2 or 3. You saved the star. That's a blunt claim to make if true. That certainly speaks to your strength. Yes, I'm a very short cat girl, and it doesn't seem like it, but I'm very buff. I have, like, invisible ether muscles, I guess. If your curiosity has been stated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there's been some talk of unsavory types coming and going from Tona Tenyawi to the southwest. In that old mining town that was abandoned. That's the one. Now the ceruleum extraction is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking all the dried up things there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits, not to mention the one with the bracelet. Fled in that direction. So you've been investigating this place. I can let the Death Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain if you've no objections. Stoic nod. Right then, let's be off. Let's be off. Yes, Stoic nod. A bunch of them. Yeah. I don't think any of those actually hit me directly on the head. But the ads will be starting soon, so I'm not kicked on the game anymore. This way. Oh, there they go. And we shall wait. Yeah, fair. Check the thing. Oop. Yeah. Greg. Stun. There we go. Anyway, we can get going now. Okay. Let's go, Frederick. And when you're far away, they do just kind of look like weird crystals that show up occasionally in the game, but and we what? It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Still a nod. That guy was very Mad Max. They've made no attempt to conceal the presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Probably because they are corrupt. That's my guess. I question for another time. First we must find the bracelet, and also the Better Homes and Gardens magazine. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, I should provide a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Stoic, nah. Come on, Frederick, be very, very quiet. We be very, very. Yeah, I don't have many of the same emotes that I have on the Lalafell EU alt. Be very, very quiet, Frederick. Not like that. That's not what quiet sounds like. Don't do that. Don't do that, Frederick. You either, Nanamo. In fact, get on my shoulder, please. Oh no, I've been seen. Oh, well, that other guy is just like standing there. Does not care in the slightest that his friend is being having a literal sword fight. Where did Storv go? Well, who cares? That guy owed me $20. Oh, so now you want to go, huh? Oop. Nope. Come on. That one. Thank you. Swords are cooler than guns. Bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Have you seen the local sports ball team lately? Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust spots off our backs, heh? Hey, watch what you say, the one. got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd believe one of them sainted souls was wrong in our crew? That drunk who brought your story about the gold-shooting alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha. We are bandits and we are laughing. And the award for Best Voice Actor of the Year goes to... not me. Gasp. Don't mind me, I said don't mind me. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Oak. No. Here we go. No, why'd you do that? Okay, that's what I know. You does anything inside. Ugh. Just listening, the familiar voice springs up through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you stupid little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture, most of all. You can tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him ourselves? We'll see how tough you are then. Okay. Oh, hi, Olivia. How's it going, dude? And there's a room on the other side. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. It's beautiful, ain't it? But it was made by a famous artisan. Also, check it out. We got the latest issue of Home and Garden magazine. You idiot. I always sort to move something like this without attracting attention. That Better Home and Gardens magazine, though. We could really fix this place up real nice. Fine. But, boss, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we can find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Right, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. But definitely steal me a copy of next month's Better Home and Garden magazine when it comes out. Alright, this place could really use a bit of a fixture-upper. I won't, boss. Thank you. And sideways scuttles out of there like Zoidberg. Etc. Finished, you let's proceed for now. Stoic not. So, were you able to learn anything? Stuff. Stuff? The leader is a man of the Dust Watch. Oh my god! That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. Did you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Yeah, you plan to redecorate. Sekoa, that's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you said they threatened to take him to speak with the vulture. The leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. But then, not only do we have a better idea who's behind the recent massive robberies in Usatahawi, but now we know the leader. I think I hit the button too fast. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult though, if he's that quick to point the gun at his own underlings. Yeah, but I can probably be like, push out, bushwash, ka-chink, ka-chink, deflect it. Like, I played Sekiro, that will be fine. We need to get him alone, I think, yep. Alone. You're right, if we confront him with the centuries around, the violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Gua Teni Nya Wasa. Sure. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Stoic nod. Can you pronounce that again? No. Sensenya. Neat. There we go. Clumpy climp. Wee. Oh, I see the brig was back there. There he is. Hey guy, what up? If we're able to retrieve the blaze with that confident, it won't be done by barging into the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of the... Yeah, see ya. That's what we're calling him. Yeah, see ya. Dragon-like creatures that live south of here. He's right behind me, isn't he? It's the breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients in a sample of the feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. Yet then there's the see ya, into the bed that's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his king. Then what to contend with the flying friends. We can sneak in and search for the bracelet and also the copy about the homes and gardens. I'm afraid I must have to collect that equipment. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Okay, sure, fine. And before you say anything, I do not ask because of any emergent species. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch, see it filled, and I will handle the rest. Also, please wash your hands when you are done. I don't know where you can do that, but you do it. I'll clean them off with the peaches in my bag. It's already got dragon eye goo on it. It's probably fine. Is that a heckin' Triceratops? That's just a Triceratops. And done. Also, what do I have you set to? Should probably put you on defender stance. So there is a bit of signs of yeah, see ya droppings. Let's not fall off the cliff. I don't think it would actually let us, but let's not try it anyway. Bonk, please. Thank you. Okay. Own Laden Nest. Nope. What about this one that smells weird? That seems like it would probably be correct. Find a couple of yeah, see ya. Dropping this engine, just keep them in your pouch. Hooray, I did it. Thank you, Nats, for preventing what I need. Frank. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go for it, Greg. Whee! That distance on those aetherites is pretty impressive. Whee! Meh. I don't know why I did that. No. I don't know, Palathander. I don't want to fight cactuses. Go away. Go away, cactus. Thank you. Hey, guy, I got your stuff. Finished already, are we? Here you go. Just for you. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to make the feces with the tumblecar flavors dried nopal tender root and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let us get back to Donut and Yaoi. Donut and Yaoi? I don't know which expansion I've had the hardest time pronouncing names with. Stormblood might have been the easiest because it was very Japanese and I'm at least some amount of weeb, so... I'm gonna run up this rock. Whee! Man, they really did need a better Home and Garden magazine. Look at that sign, like, come on, man. Just get like a level or something. Hi, Mobile, how's it going? Everything is ready, time to set the plan into motion. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the money pieces. I'm not exactly hugely money. I'm not rich, as you can see. Now that I moved out of the way. I found them appear to be gathered inside. No such chance. I will keep from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The yeah, hehe, see ya. Will come soon after. Don't mind me, I'm just coming into town to throw a thing into your fire. Nothing weird going on here. You wanna go, bro? You wanna go? Bank, bank. We'll save that. I feel like that guy's probably gonna see me, right? Yep. There we go. Go under the fire. Oh, okay, we're actually... And... key up. Boop. Woo. What's that smell? Yeah, that reeks. Why do you put a fire? I don't know. What me, I swear. Did something die? Someone want to explain this ungodly stench to me? Do. Yep, called it. Boss, over there. Huh? Well, what in the world? Here be dragons, but the map didn't say anything about that. Though I guess it's more here be pterodactyls. Ah! Oh, I am died. Thank you forever. Run for your life. It's pterodactyls. Definitely not whatever else they called them that I don't remember. So the smoke's what drew them here? I swear, when I find out who did this... I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet and also this month's copy of Better Homes and Gardens. Stoic nod. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out here now, you're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, Daddy, hear you, your dingus. Uh-oh. Who dat? Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just a passing merchant. Merchant. Would you like to buy a subscription to Better Homes and Gardens? That way you won't have to steal it next time. It would be good for everybody, really. Shit, who was that? Whoop also. Hey, you gotta get me out or what? The bracelet and the better homes and gardens must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Stoic nod. Do 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 do. All the effort and not to show for it. Yeah, we did all that and now all I got to show is smelly hands. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. Stoic nod. No need to apologize, we were planning to save you. Dot, 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 dot. Eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You're a secret admirers of mine or something? No, no. Heh. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Oop, didn't mean to bump the mic. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The war ain't the same when he's not masquerading as a gang leader. He's here as a deputy chief of the Death Watch. I need to reach into this bag on the side of my thing here and grab my chapstick because my lips are kind of all chapped up and such, and it would be good to put some of that on there. Why am I still talking in my terrible, somewhat kind of southern Texas accent? I don't know, I just am. Boop, boop, boop. And, and, what? There we go. I must say, it is nice that the internet seems to have de-garbagified itself. Not bad. Animated Spaceballs? Serious? Neat. Oop. The one in this. I already read that. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. Check something here real quick. Okay, fair enough. Okay, good. Where's it going? Right, I need to be clicked back on the game. You're trying to get back something from the Vulture store, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he had his cash, huh? Reckon he's headed there now, too. We could go together. I've got a score to settle him with myself. Settle with him myself. Where's his heart? I don't know that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? And very. Right, so those bandits at Tanyawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But boy, I wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just things like helped old ladies cross the street, and we made cookies, and we wanted to protect people who want to protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being overexploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help, even yards. I'm gonna have a flashback now, okay? That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled the best way we knew how, while filling them full of lead until they died. It was pretty cool. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held accountable for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. I'm gonna take a drink now. Wow. And we made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. It was exactly 3 of us. And about a year ago, the Vulturaneous thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. They did it because we had all this branded merch, and they wanted to have branded merch, but they didn't want to pay. So they took over and just stole all our merch. It was very sad for us. We worked really hard on that logo. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how he could make a fortune easily, that was what really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people. It was on the people it was created to protect. And that makes me all of the sad. And look, everybody points and light, and we're pointing, and I was like, hey, you can't do that. I talked it over with my friends, Quiquana and Dewine, I don't know how that would pronounce it. I'm not sure if we're doing like Japanese pronunciations here, or if we're doing like not that, but whatever. And we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. We were like, hey you, it's time to do duel. And he was like, no, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And from there we didn't know what to do. And he accepted, actually, despite what I said like half a second ago. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. And then he cheated and used Exodia, and we instantly lost. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very balanced and very well thought out, and definitely not a game where they just kinda made up the rules as they went, probably. I don't even know how he got all of Exodia. I thought that was like some cards Yu-Gi had or something. I'm still not really sure about like the headcanon of Yu-Gi-Oh! Existing in this world. Like it comes up sometimes, but not a whole lot. But I don't really know. It's kind of weird. You get me? Cause like we got Triple Triad and like people actually play that, but I don't think anybody actually plays Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, somehow he got him Exodia. I don't know how he did it, but well, here we are. You can see in this here flashback, he sent this to the Shadow Realm. I know it looks like a jail, but it's actually the Shadow Realm. I guess he was just playing by Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, and we just kinda got caught up in it. Luckily, I escaped because I was at Weenie Hut Jr. at the time. Because I was like, I don't actually know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So you two do it. And well, I never saw them again. The end. I did not read that last bubble, but it's fine. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail price at a price no one could ever hope to pay. $5. But we can't pay that because we don't have dollars, we have skill. Like, what even is a dollar? With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch, or even the Dawntrailers. I'm not even really sure who those last ones are. And that's why you were ready to challenge them in the middle of town. I was until that guy with the spear stopped me. He was like, hey, why don't you be actual, use your brain? And I was like, what? That's definitely what happened, trust me. Oops, I bumped my mouse and it made me click outside of the game. There we go. No sooner had I stepped out of town and the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then, well, you know the rest. I tried to see if I could also challenge them to Yu-Gi-Oh, but they weren't having none of it. You said that the Duskwatch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. Also, was this how my voice was at the beginning? I don't actually remember. The Sheriff Kamaka, he's as honest as they come. A constant keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and don't suspect a thing. I don't know why I dropped the G and changed doesn't to don't, but I did. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet, and also her magazine. What do you think? I think we should trust him, because she needs to make her home and garden better, so she really needs that magazine, and also that bracelet, I guess. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask for is to hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Shizhenwezi Springs. I think I said that right. I live around here, but I don't even know. Goodbye. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. Stoic nod. Stoicest of nods. So many stoic nods. Let's go for Greg. Ow, 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 pointy. Ow, ow, pointy. Hey guy, how's it going? Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. What this? Wild banana blend? Wow. I bet that has bananas in it. Wild bananas. Well, look who it is. Starting stolen goodies here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Get with nut. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tulio Dal, where they're sold off. He said he stole a bracelet of yours and also a Better Homes and Gardens. I could see why he would steal the magazine, though. They really need to fix up their little town. If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'll trust a lackey with that business given the provenance of that piece. No, I'd rather stay not letting this bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Usa Tahawi. I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Come on, man, that's right hurtful of you to say. Ah, well, now I'm fine at the hour, I'll admit. There's a lesson in that. The vulture was a slipper bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to catch him, back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we have to lure him away from here, over to the would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. That will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. Using that will expose me as a criminal. There's no way to tell if with what tastes carrying that bracelet and also your magazine about homes and gardens or whatever. But regardless, there'll be time enough to find once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign ignorance? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. I'll be like I said earlier, I'll go, it's time to duel. And then I'm gonna make sure that we specifically have all our rules written down, and that he won't even be able to use Exodia. Because we'll put it on, I'm sure it's probably officially on the ban list already, but we didn't think to actually use official rules the first time. That's how my friends got sent to the Shadow Realm, you see. But this time I looked it up in the big book of Eorzean and Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, and Exodia definitely banned in official play. So we'll do that. I'll show him what's what with my Blue Eyes White Dragon, which I'm sure is still the best card you can get. I'm sure there's nothing weird you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh! With that, with just a bunch of weird nonsense where you can win in one turn, right? That's not a thing that would ever happen. Hey, 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 hey.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I don't. I'll be honest, I kind of went on a tangent. I don't actually know if I said just sure, or if there was an ly on the end of one of the things I said. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. True, but I forgot to read Aaronville's thing. Oh well. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wild understand the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. This plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? Stoic nut. His duel. Thanks, I sure was lucky running into the two of you. And by running into you, I'm glad you were outside that house. What they put me inside after they caught me. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I'm gonna get excited now. Here I go. I was seeing in Tonatawai, Tenato Tip Tip, Tona Tan, Tunwai, we, Ten. It'll probably best if I stay in Terstaberos. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible. Make your way to Hawaii. Once you get the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's get to it. We might be doing a certain Stormblood thing, if they need another one. There's a red alert going on. I gotta heckin' get to the moon. The moon, which is here. Let's go do some heckin' crafting. That'll be great, right? Everybody loves watching streamers do crafting, right? Should probably fix up my gear too. That's right. Whoop. Now if I can remember where the how the frick I get there again? I forget, can we just etherite? I think... I know it's here somewhere, isn't it? Ah. That. I found it. Let's think. There it is. Yes. 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 Just oh, neat. Okay, where's the... Oh, that's so far. I don't even remember. Sure how I get over there. Blink. Oh, how's it going, X? We are being yeah, we're doing pretty good. you miss me doing terrible Texas sea accents. And now we're in space instead of the Wild West. Because red alert. Also, I guess... kind of... I don't actually remember where you are. I think I met you through 14th Street. I don't actually remember now. Now I'm questioning myself. Ah, exams, yeah. Not a thing I miss. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to do any of this stuff. But I need the EXP for my crafter, because it's only 55. Okay, yeah. I think that's how I met most of the people that I... like, have followed on stream. Where's the... I didn't even check to see if this was... Okay, it is Alchemist. Good. I think... Is this the... Which one of these? Where's the thing we put the stuff in? I need to figure out where the thing is that we put the stuff in. Is it here? It's right there. Okay. Let's see. Do I have... I do. Okay, I only got like 2 minutes. I don't know if this is gonna be... Oh, that's literally the only one I can do. Use this. That's not what I wanted to do. That one. That one. Oh, well, that was... Forget, is that for... Nope, I think that's for... Well, whatever. Oh, what the... Don't I have... more than just basic synthesis? Thought I did. Maybe I don't. I don't even... What does this even do? Next action, but since this will... Ah, okay, that explains that. How many of these do I need to make? Oh no, ads. Yep. Yep. Doop. 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 And doop. And then just do that one. And then boop. Oh no! I hope I only need like 2 or 3 of these things. Hooray! Stellar mission objective completed. Cool. Now we'll just deliver these. And bingo bango, there we go. If I hurry... Oh. Sure. Alright, we're doing... Stormblood thing after this. I just got sidetracked because space. I don't even think I can get half of the things I want. I mean, that was too low because I hardly ever do crafting. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. I don't know if I even have enough things for... Do I have... I do have enough. Okay. Oh. Okay, I got... Let's see... Model shoot... Neither of these are very good, but I guess we'll do that. No, I want more metallic dark blue dye. Yes. Warp loader, that's a terminal. Oh, clearly that one. Stop. Meh. I don't want freaking materia. It's got one left. Star pilot attire. Exoterminal. That one. I think I've already got Star pilot attire. I think that's what I'm wearing. Partly. I'm not really sure though. Oh yay, magic prisms. Wow. Amazing. Nah. Okay. Oh, right, I should switch back to... what do we do? Yeah, let's do dancer, and we'll switch to... I think that's what I had for the dancer lamb. Actually, no, wait. The thing that I had the dancer going on was still the this one. Yep. Edit. Save. There we go. Sherlock Sholmes. Give that dude a thumbs up. I don't know if that's a Great Ace Attorney reference name or just the other thing that used that name, but I should be far above that, right? Yeah. By a little over 300. Research. This might need... just repair all of this, why not? Okay. I don't actually remember how many of these we have. Okay, Star Captain coat is what I have, not Star Kite. But what I really want... is it that one? Yeah, the man. I definitely remember how this works. Let's see.
Oh, it's going to be a long night. Whoa!
That one. Okay. I'm good. fine. I do have that one. Boop, 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 boop.
Take them. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Glad they did it. Call out because I didn't. Wasn't quite. Nope. Oh, we're down for the count. You interrupted my dance. Now I can't fit. It's gonna go away. No, my dance buff. How dare! Oh. Oh, that actually... Forget how quickly that comes off cooldown when you don't actually... Oh, that was the wrong one. Didn't mean to hit that one. That's the one I wanted. Footbrush can be no lower. Ow. Come deliver judgment for my fail. Cut me down, then. Okay. Be gone, thought. You have no place here. Boop. We may survive, Suyu. The Kami spared us, but we cannot stay that, then... Suyu, you must survive. Perhaps that's it for me, but there can be no redemption. A night bloom shall flower here until, on the sight of my demise, I think that's it. I didn't do any Stormblood on stream, like...
The spider lily.
Like, I wish I had streamed more of this than I've actually ended up doing.
Refuse with tonight. I shall prevail.
I guess... Here? I'll go where everybody else is. Huh? I don't know what I was doing there. Yes, I've got black. So I don't know what I'm doing. What? I was totally out of that.
You under my heel.
Cool down, of course it is. command. Interesting attack name. Yep, I definitely meant to be here.
Grind you under my feet.
I'm back. Woof. That's it. Just the end. Walk it off. It's a good shout out. Stay away from that one. You don't want to take a tank buster to the face. There you go. That's probably gonna do it. Not quite. Foundation. Let's give it to the Lala Healer. I can't give it to the Lala Healer. Let's give it to the other Lala Healer. And then wait for the... These are the two free company... Well, they're also just in my party, so you can probably tell, but... Heck. Neat. Okay, now we'll switch back to... Samurai. And we'll go back to... I forget which of the two I was supposed to go to. Heck. I've got cheers. Wish that's it with what not. Let me see your adventure plate. You're level 100 and you haven't created an adventure plate? What is wrong with you? That should be illegal. Like one of the first things I do when you let me do stuff like that. Yeah, see ya. Where's exactly that shit Jonas doing? What's his angle? And then there's a brat. It's past time to be dealt with him. Wate is oblivious to your presence. Perhaps a gentle poke will get his attention. Ooh, I'm gonna poke you real good. Ooh, here I go. Where's my camera? There we go. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna poke you. Poke. I did. P-O-K-E. Poke, poke. What's this? An unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Death Watch, ma'am? Miss, ma'am? Miss, ma'am? Miss, ma'am? Ma'am, I don't even know what I'm saying. What? Zakoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? Ah. Apparently, if you're typing and you hit up or down arrow, you can actually scroll through a previous message you have typed. Neat. What? Zakoa tried to rob you, we apprehended him. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to an awful crime. How awful. Okay, I believe you. You have my sincerest thanks, Miss Ma'am. Okay, I see he's exactly where I am. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Okay, let's just go. I don't actually care what you have to say, so I'm just gonna skip right by this. Let's go, Fred Greg. Still accompany me, right? Okay, yeah. I think I see where we have to go. And we're here. It's just a place I don't see him. Whoops, silly me, it's in the right place. I see very well, lead on. Silly me, this random spot in the middle of nowhere is definitely not where we have to be. Giant fiery hole in the ground. Whee! Sulebaum. Waiting. Is this the place then? I could have sworn I left him here. There's some sort of joke of all that. Let's keep moving. Wee. Ow, pointy. Would have really liked it. No, not Sunbeard. Surveying. This better be the place. Ah, you know I remembered. Thumbs up. My patience wearing awfully thin, miss. Isn't that the next place we stop? I may be forced to do something you and I will dearly regret. I have a sword? I think it's gonna do with that. Beautiful. Bartender Fabuloso. That guy's probably big and tough. Going so fast. Oh wait, nope, that's a different one. Clap. No, leave me alone. Yay! Alright, where is he? Somewhere in this glowing circle, I'm pretty sure. I don't see him anywhere. Where is it go? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Confounded, he must have escaped. Escaped. That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, Wihwete, you looking for me? I forgot I gave him more a kind of a drawly voice than the other guy who's just kind of whatever I was doing earlier. Sup, y'all? If you want to place me under arrest, you have to work a little harder. Here I go, Zoidberg noises. You're begging for this out by the time I'm done with you. And also, did you just yell Zoidberg noises instead of actually making Zoidberg noises? That's lame. I'm gonna get you for that. Specifically that.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Oh, my voice acting was so spot on. Holy crap. He sounds exactly like me. Whatever we were talking about with boring, let's go watch what's going on over here.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw.
And he definitely sounds exactly like how I voiced him, too. It's uncanny.
You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Pointing. This pillar does not have any monkeys in it, but...
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
And also Namika's copy of Better Homes and Gardens, which she didn't seem to want more than the bracelet, but the bracelet was pretty cool.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Okay, I believe you. Man yourself.
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear.
Okay, I believe you.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
I challenge you to a duel. It's time to duel.
Wahoote, I challenge you to a duel.
And I looked up the rules this time, so you can't use Exodia like you did last time.
winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it!
Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
Yes, yes, I do.
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Also, don't worry that my voice keeps slipping in and out of my really bad southern drawl accent. That just kind of happens sometimes.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
I did, yes.
Come on, Zalera! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Rubber bullets. He's a machinist, pulls out flamethrower.
Oh, you little shit!
Now we just gotta find that issue of Better Homes and Gardens, and all will be right.
Slow in your old age, vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Stretch, stretch, stretch.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up.
What the? Why are you doing that? I'm clicked on the game. Thank you.
But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wihute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Away.
As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zalera? What do you intend to do now?
I'm gonna get a camera and I'm gonna go to Final Fantasy 15.
Why? What I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
And also buy lots of hair gel.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamot's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
Did you find a copy of Better Homes and Gardens?
I
We
suppose
need that
this
too.
is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Ugh. It ended up being rather more complicated than I expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew, it's finally over. And finally, it's over even. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Oh look, I'll switch back into my really drawly voice again. Oh. Yeah, I think like 2.5 hours left. Shorter than I usually go because we also started late, but I'm still kind of tired from that whole being up for 34 hours thing and brain being fried by Clair Obscure and all that. So I think we're gonna go here. Yeah, we got some. That's a decent stopping point. Nice little story. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. Next stream will actually be Tuesday. And let's see, so it's 12 Pacific, 4 Eastern, I think. We'll be doing a makeup stream of Great Ace Attorney, since as I say, being up for 34 hours and having my brain fried by Clair Obscure, I just completely spaced it and slept through it. And Thursday, I don't know. I can actually see how that poll's going. Yep, there's still 2 days left on the poll, and still some people that can vote. But Thursday will either be, it's looking like either Final Fantasy 13 or Majogami. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. It'll be one of those two. But as of right now, I can't say. If that stays tied, we'll probably just do a spin a wheel or flip a coin or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when we get to that part. Because right now I don't need to worry about it. But let me see. Let's actually, is there anybody? That looks like we got one person at least. So let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid real quick. That means for the samurai, Japanese. Not even sure what that title means. Weird. Okay. Another one in Japanese. Some more. Let's welcome. Come help a little sprout through a realm reborn. I think. Don't I actually? Let's see, are they? I don't know. Looks like they're just talking for now. So let me... scroll down some more. Things. Another one in Japanese. Let's see. Looking at that, it seems... Okay, yeah, looking at that, they're definitely... probably ARR. Still got... do we not have anybody anymore? Yeah, I think... let me check and see just the actual... I don't think... Okay, well, yeah. Last person that was in chat is gone now. So I'm just gonna call it a night, I guess. So, anyway, if you're watching the VOD, I guess, remember to be excellent to each other.